lie to you. Hello, welcome in, Misfits. Um, I'm super low energy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a little dead from yesterday's subathon. But at the same time, I'm being paid to stream Honkai Star Rail, so it's like, I'm not gonna not fulfill my contract. So I'm gonna do another 2 hours of Honkai as I signed my name on that paper saying I would do so. And then we're gonna do some dailies on ZZZ and Wuthering Waves, and then we're probably gonna call it. So yeah, not breaching my contract, alright Hoyo? Alright, thank you so much for the sponsorship. But also, I'm very sorry, I'm super low energy. Like, I freaking... we did a 13-hour stream yesterday, I'm a little eepy. But we're gonna knock this out, and we're gonna get paid, and then I'm gonna go home and get some seeps. What kind of a dream would you like to experience now? Tell me more about Black Swan's dream bubble, please.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
You just told me sleep was overrated. Yeah, exactly. Sleep is overrated for everyone else, but for me, sleep is muy importante. One of those things, you know, like your parents tell you, it's like, do as I say, not as I do.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on? Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reason. They're clues to the puzzle. But there are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Isn't that a bit unnecessary?
No, no. It's disruptive to have a stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who'd never bring extra trouble to the family.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
We're gonna skidoo into this TV. What is this, Blue's Clues? Blue skidooed, we can too. So true, exactly. I know my stuff. There's a Buton.
What's this little device here for? Could you please let me know? It looks like a little button.
Yeah, it's still a Buton.
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't push it!
Don't push it, okay. Now I want to push it. Ba-bow.
That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke!
No, don't go up in smoke, that'd be bad.
Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes it, you and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke!
No, not Penacony.
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
Correct! Exactly the same.
Oh,
Aren't
you going to ask me why?
Yes, push it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really want to push it now.
Okay. Why?
Because she is fair.
This is nuts!
This isn't nuts. This is Honkai. I'm just gonna pop this balloon and then walk through. See this piece here. It was camouflaged.
What's this? A plush toy?
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty adorable.
Regardless of why it's designed to look like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, this doll, is it connected to the case?
It does look like our Astral Express doll. That's so cute.
Have you ever heard of something called a red herring in detective stories? It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
Oh,
I see. But when it's so obvious, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight. Then, let's pretend we were misled by a red herring. This doll, could it be connected to the case?
adorable. It is so cute, yeah, right?
You don't have to play along that hard, you know.
Oh, by the way, chat, I posted a new cover on my TikTok. If y'all could show it some love, that'd be great. Much appreciated. Sometimes you can find heavy items at high places that Hanu can drop. If they fall on the heads of Boss Stone's lackeys, you can temporarily disable them. Oh, okay. Dang. Got him. Let's go. Just like in cartoons.
This notice seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
Goldhammer resident security regulations. To prevent criminals from hurting our great and lovely Miss Sparkle, the Goldhammer residents shall abide by the following regulations from today onwards. 1. All retainers and visitors must enter and exit the Goldhammer residence using the facial recognition system. 2. Those who cannot pass through the facial recognition system will be killed on the spot. Oh my lord. 3. These regulations are in effect indefinitely.
That sounded like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
This is so her style, isn't it? Doesn't look like there are any more clues. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence. I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand. Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right? I remember this one best. Wright has a broken leg.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer? After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
If you put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
That's a broken leg. He can't be the murderer, can he?
So, who exactly is the murderer? Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right?
Poor guy. He was seriously injured and was all wrapped up in bandages to keep his good looks safe. If that's the case, then he couldn't have made it through the Goldhammer Residence's facial recognition system. That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
Exactly.
So, who exactly is the murderer? Lefton? That guy lost his hand.
I mean, how can you possibly wield a hammer with one hand, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured to the point where he had to learn how to live using only his left hand. Swinging that giant sledgehammer to murder someone, that must be hard for him. Probably impossible. Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Wright could be the murderer. That was easy. Let's tell the constable our answer and see what he thinks.
Please begin your
Lefton has a broken leg,
investigation,
though.
Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
The murderer is Wright.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady Black Swan. Game rules stipulate I must tell you where the next puzzle is.
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, me neither.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself, but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
That's exactly what I plan on doing. Even if it's just subjective, there must be an overall principle behind the behavior. Memories cannot lie, and hers may just understand more about her than she does herself. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle. I hope this time we can get ahead of the Bloodhound family. I want to try and avoid using my Memo Keeper powers.
So why are you so focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
I told you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And as a Memo Keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess. And those 2 weirdos are probably here too.
There's nobody else at the scene. Seems like Miss Sparkle used the same method to send dreamers back to reality. Let's talk to those 2 there then.
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective Seppo! You finally made it! We don't know what we'd do without your help.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Yep, that's right.
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff. Am I talking in a strange way?
Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
What the hell?
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Your cat climbs up the tree in your grandma's backyard?
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, the shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body. She had been strangled to death. There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Pepeshi shopkeeper named Wright, a Foxian gambler named Zhang Shan, and a wealthy Intellitron trader called Lefton.
Wow, these are the same suspects' names. What the heck?
Our old friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart.
Miss Sparkle is so gracious.
Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy!
Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is. Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very...
Oh my lordy. What are you doing? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? That's mean. We're not even playing a horror game.
First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Pepeshi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it. Next up, you have the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her. Finally, there is the gambler Zhang Shan. He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have. Do you need me to repeat it?
That won't be
That
necessary.
won't be necessary. I remember it all. And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
The tag on the tie reads, "Only for Imperial Master Lefton." Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
There's an accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name? A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
This Chen Katong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around.
So, it's just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Miss Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
I guess I'm going this way. I can't go upstairs, can I?
A little stool that seems quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
In crayon, of all the
The
things.
footprints, which are half as big as standard, must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
Okay. Teleport me. Whee! What a ride.
What's that smell? Why is there a smoked red herring there?
Oh my god, Sparkle gave us another red herring. Are you
Mr.
serious?
Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
My god.
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
This clock is...
Open it up and take a look.
Aha! Big brain, big brain. Oh.
Oh, there's a ring inside. This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
Because this ring was found inside the victim's mouth. We want to reconstruct the scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom. That should be it. Let's head out.
I have to thank you, Mr. Assistant Detective, but the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
Have you found out who the killer is?
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. Was that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case? Good. Then let us appreciate your powers of deduction. Have you solved the case? This guy, Zhongshan, is a card shark who used to play Get the Koi with Miss Sparkle. He gambled away his entire family fortune.
This one, maybe. For a merchant, it is probably something second only in importance to Bunny. Sparkle probably looked at the crime scene to prove that she really did assault someone. And Spencer looking ring, the words Longshan's heirloom are carved on the side. Is this the evidence I'm looking for? I
This
don't
ring
know.
is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right. That's the one. What would a penniless wretch of a gambler like Zhongshan be doing at such a fancy fashion store as this? Because he was planning on robbing it. He'd stolen Lefton's tie and was just about to get away when he saw Miss Sparkle, the one who'd stolen his family fortune from him. So he darted into the changing room and tried to get back his ring. Who could have known that Miss Sparkle would end up swallowing that ring? All Zhongshan could do was use the tie in his hand to try and strap down her neck to prevent her from swallowing the ring. But he unexpectedly managed to strangle Miss Sparkle to death.
Oh no.
What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the murderer would still be at large.
Is something wrong here? This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one.
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
That's so funny.
Right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
That's so funny.
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience. Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle with you.
You gotta do another puzzle? Oh my
So
lord.
that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do
Indeed.
now? Just keep getting led around by her?
Truly, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sampo, you're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony, and next to me here is my assistant detective. A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Zhongshan, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside. As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside. The room was covered in spattered blood. Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time. Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist's canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle. She's left us now forever.
Oh, not Miss Sparkle.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook, and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No cheating!
Huh. Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce. Ding-a-ling! Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. So then, I put to you, which character is it? Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
There's no weird, sweet dreams troupe. Nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can? In Penacony?
I was gonna say, what is this trash can doing in here from Bellabog?
Hey, dear memo keeper, Mr. Coldfeet, you made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
No murder case this time around?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
People.
Since it's a classic puzzle, the answer is people, right?
Wah, wah. Wrong answer. How could it be as boring as that?
You're kidding me.
The correct answer is Sparkle.
Oh my god, what a lame dude.
When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle. So naturally, she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the evening, and 3 legs at night.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
I'm saying.
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
Our punishment of going to combat? Wow, that's crazy.
Baneful cloud scatter. What do you want to know?
Do your work. I decide the rules of the game.
Don't thank me.
Holy smokes! What's up with this guy? He just came out swinging from nowhere.
Thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Make sure also hydrating.
Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move. Something's off.
Miss, you killed Sparkle.
Oh no.
How is this possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do?
Oh no, Zeus.
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her.
Okay. But isn't Sampo actually Sparkle?
Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle? Who are you talking to?
You. Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you, Mr. Sampo?
Exactly. I called it.
This? Don't jump to conclusions! If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? A trained professional was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just to save someone who's obviously been dead a while. The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer. At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible. to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words.
Aha!
Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective. Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper, and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it, and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Another answer?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
Wow, crazy.
Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo then?
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
And thank you for the hydrate, Subby Dash. Make sure you are also staying hydrated.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other. Seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
Oh, fun.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch 2 fish with 1 cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing?
That's right.
Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me. Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is Sampo?
This is Belobog, right?
I said, why not? Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Special dreams. Did you notice its nested structure? Inside the dreamscape, which is real, captivating as being in a dream within a dream. That's the end of this Black Swan's dream. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I'm quite satisfied. How fascinating.
I also found this dream sort of fascinating. You've gained joy from it. And Miss Black Swan surely also feels gratified. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
If we meet again, I will pass your esteemed praise on to you.
Okay.
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And at Benadryl, dreams can be processed, or even tempered. Things in our dreams cannot be trusted. They'll go in someone else's dreamscape. If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so at the cold of reality. Sweet dreams.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it.
Really? I wouldn't do anything to her.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked. As agreed, shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, 3rd barrel on the left. You never saw me.
Hello, Sejo lover. Welcome in. How are you?
But Sampo, after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense. Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
If you're all out of options, please get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Belobog. After all, the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sempo can stand by. Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Fine, I'm just spitballing here. Don't take it so seriously. Why so serious?
A classic line. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. 6, I imagine you have already seen that dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone has come looking for you yet. What's up? I'll make this simple. That fool named Sparkle is currently searching all over the place for that dream bubble. I do not know what her intentions are, but allowing it to slip into her hands will only make the situation more confusing. Sis, can you do me a favor and go to reclaim that dream bubble? Why don't you do it yourself? I didn't expect you to refuse me. I guess I could go myself. But I don't remember where that dream bubble is left. Can you remind me? In the Dreamscape Cell Store. You don't remember? Hehe. Well, my memory is nothing compared to a true memory keeper. I can't believe I got the intel so easily. I was really worried I was going to be exposed. Pranks are all about back and forth. You've seen how much fun I have with that memo keeper. You should learn from her, young nameless. This is just the beginning. I'll be back. Please don't come back. That's crazy. Just I imagine you've already seen the dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone's come looking for you yet. Getting deja vu here. We also know that interesting young fool Sparkle. She's recently gotten into disguising herself as other people. 6, has she tried this with you already? Wait, then you might be. If that's the case, you could be Sparkle in disguise too. I see you're on high alert. What would you have me do to prove I am me? A unique action? Some unique actions you do out of habit, like looking in the mirror a lot. But if that little Miss Fool excels in observation, there's a chance that she could perfectly imitate everything about a person. I think that the only thing that can differentiate someone. Another is their memories. There is no way for an outsider to completely steal or imitate every ounce of a person's memory. It's just like when we met in Penacony, is it not? A strange dreamland surrounding us, a series of strange murders, people with differing dreams, the truth that lies beneath the water's surface. Do you need me to go on? Oh, that's enough. I can't be the one doing all the talking. By your logic, you should also have to prove that you are not Sparkle 6. Huh. Just joking. As a memo keeper, I naturally know who the person is on the other side of my screen. Miss Sparkle's pranks are not without their benefits. She is able to make us re-examine what we have seen and think about their appearance and reality of the dreamscape. This is also the reason that I shared the dream bubble with you. Alright, looks like she hasn't caused any major damage. I will put my mind at ease. Talk to you again soon. How much do you know about the Revelry's indefinite closure? The Revelry, located in Golden Hour, is currently undergoing renovations. I'm sure that every guest has seen this notice on their Dreamscape pass. Certainly the majority of guests will have no reason to doubt this official explanation provided by the family. However, should one have a particular hunger for the truth, they may not have to delve too deep in order to find holes in this story. If you are naturally a person of truth and integrity and wish to explore the truth, please feel free to contact Singler, an investigative reporter of the Sweet Dream Times. Together, we will expose the truth behind the closure of the reverie that the family seeks to cover up. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tock, tick tock, tick. What's going on? The Snicker Room, tick tock. More side quests. Special deal. Spend 46,700,000 Alpha Alpha credits to enjoy a 12% discount on an additional item. Discounted items include, but are not limited to, jewelry, watches, bags, high quality tailored clothing items, and more. Our distinguished customers are welcome to stop by and make a selection as they please when visiting the OT Mall. For detailed information regarding the sales event, please speak to the store manager Kokona. Unofficial channels indicate that Leslie Dean, the superstar actor who passed away at a young age, has recently appeared in Golden Hour in Penacony, creating quite a shock. There is currently no evidence to show that the Leslie Dean appearing in the Dreamscape is the real cosmic star. The Sweet Dream Times editorial office would like to urge fans to act with constraints and not to break the rules in the Dreamscape.
The intertwining of
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
How is that possible?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech, authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Ranger was an outsider this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the Dreamscape. Not even a Memo Keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
This really is hard to take in. That's just one side of the story. If that's the case, I can't trust anyone.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden. and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
What kind of help?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. And the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
Decision like this is way above my pay grade.
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Major Lover, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay.
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
For Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of all of this.
That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
Do you think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span. In and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a stowaway, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
I don't have any other questions.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make a conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up.
It was so fun, I'd do anything to play it for the first time again. Yeah. This is my first playthrough, but I still can't get over the way Firefly was just killed like that. My god. And then to find out Robin's dead too? I'm shooketh.
But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories.
Insane, yeah. It's just crazy how fast that Firefly died like that. I was like, dude, that was crazy. What the heck?
Hold on just a sec.
Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool
There you go.
sensation.
A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
Thank you.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
6, you still at hotel in the dreamscape? 6, have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but 6 is with the memory keeper. I feel so antsy. Help! Watch, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help? Not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel on the railroad is very calm. Not much is happening. I'm done. Where are you? I finished investigating on my side. Where should I go to meet you? 6! 6, it's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up in negotiations with some family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near the Clocky statue later.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
I'm actually curious. Would my team be okay if I switched Sparksy in, even though they're not max level yet?
Madam Yao, tell me the fortune for today. How's my follower growth looking?
The
Oh, let's boost the level of my characters to 75. That's kind of dope. I didn't know that.
Based on combat analysis,
fortune favors the bold. Baneful cloud scatter.
I've been healed.
Test of luck. An explosive start.
Just out of line. Do your worst. I decide the rules of the game.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
That little spark you got? Wanna battle?
Oh shit.
People always say, observe the heavens with my divination. Shadow, don't thank me.
The game is fixed. Dear viewers.
Are you enjoying the game so far? I'm really enjoying the game. I just I wish that like advancing certain characters didn't require me to go through like the entire story just to level them up. I wish I could just like really unlock some of the content.
Get them!
Test of luck. An explosive start.
Just out of line. Do your work. I decide the rules of the game. Whoa, you're way over the limits. See you later. Game's done. Leave a like. Building.
I
I've been healed.
Shadow, don't thank me.
The game is fixed.
Baneful cloud scatter.
Do Do your work. I decide the rules of the game.
Jeez.
People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. Pass the luck. An explosive start.
It's just out of line. Do your worst. I decide the rules of the game.
Don't thank me.
The game is fixed.
Divination says this will hurt.
Hold everyone back again. I've been healed. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that being frustrating. Yeah, like I really want to be able to level up my freaking Sparksy, but I gotta get further in the storyline, so it's unfortunate.
Do your work. I decide the rules of the game. Leave alike. Battle?
Pass the luck. An explosive start.
It's just out of line.
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Baneful cloud scatter. People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. That only. Don't thank me.
The game is fixed. Gotta do your work. I decide the rules of the game.
This is the final phase, finally? Damn.
Pass the luck. An explosive start.
It's just out of line.
Excited for you to experience Amphoreus then? It's my favorite of them all so far. Oh really? I was told that Amphoreus is the longest one, but I'll take your word for it. If Amphoreus is really good, then I'm looking forward to it as well. Popping in to say have a good stream, lovely. I shall go eeps. You got this. Oh, thank you, Big Evil Panda. I appreciate you. Hope you get some good sleeps. Sweet dreams.
Keep cheering for Sparkledy!
Ouches.
Do your work. I decide the rules of the game.
It's finally over. We did it. Any of these good? It's got attack percentage, speed, effect hit rate. Hmm. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Increases the wearer's elation by 8%. When elation reaches 40%, 80% for the first time in combat, increases the wearer's crit damage by 20% or 32%. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, I'll take this one, I guess. HP percentage? Oh, not exactly what I want. What else do we get? When the wearer uses follow-up attack, increases attack by 24% for 2 turns. When an enemy target gets defeated, it increases crit damage for all allies by 12%. In the current battle, this effect cannot stack. What is this for? Ashvale? I don't even have Ashvale. But the fact that its HP is the main stat is kind of garbage, isn't it? Amphorius is definitely long, but it's so rich in story that I was locked the freak in. Usually I struggle, yeah. I feel like the story so far in Honkai is really good. Like, I really enjoyed Belobog. And the story in Penacony is pretty good too, so far. This guy's attack, speed, and crit rate. This is actually pretty dope. I'll take it. Oh. I just wish I got a better one of these ones. This HP is the main stat? It's kind of garbage. Not gonna lie to you.
Leisure comes easy.
Is there not a way I can
Extra
fast
to
farm
keep my
that
sights
stuff?
on the present.
Let me see. Wait. I go here. Can I like fast farm for that stuff somehow? What does this do? Holy, okay, this is dope. Alright. Quantum damage boost. That's not what I want. And neither character has quantum damage, so this is kind of garbage. Physical damage boost. Ooh. Attack, effect hit rate, and break effects. The substats are kind of garbage, but physical damage boost sounds amazing though. I guess I'll keep it. Wind damage boost, that's garbage. Lightning damage boost is garbage. Attack percentage, effect hit rate, and defense. I mean, the speed and effect hit rate are pretty good, I guess. I guess I'll take it. Ice damage boost is garbage. Imaginary damage boost. Attack. But it's flat attack though. And the rest of the stats are kind of garbage too. Break effect is kind of okay, but not on Silverwolf. Ugh. Yeah, this is garbage. Never mind. I don't even have Silverwolf. I don't even know why I'm worried about it. Energy regeneration, attack percentage. I don't know. Am I really worried about energy regeneration? I mean, I keep it for now because I don't have anything better. But break effect is garbage. I don't want that. Defense percentage, garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. Ice damage boost. But yeah. This is garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. Garbage. Attack, effect hit rates. What is flat attack though? Garbage. Physical damage boost. Garbage. Attack percentage. It's got speed and effector rate. I guess I'll keep it. The double crit on death means that. I know. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Whoa, this one is dope. Hold on, wait a minute. Attack percentage, speed, crit damage, effective rate. It's got flat attack, but golly, I would have preferred like crit rate, but this is dope. What the freak? That's garbage. 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 Okay.
The intertwining of fate. Quite amusing.
I can stop one heart from breaking. The entire Pentaconi will go mad. The dance is on. Complete the companion mission masquerade duet. Escape velocity reached. The rocket teleportation in Hanu's adventure lasts more than 4 seconds. This is such a mess. He originally thought this trip was all about having fun without any goals or purpose, but who would have thought the story has shifted in this direction? The IPC's sweet-talking and devious representative proposes a deal with you, but you don't even know what chips you're currently holding. Tell me, are you a gambler? I love games of chance. That's why I play gacha games. The silver-tongued IPC spokesperson has offered you a deal, and you happen to be a natural gambler. The most important thing is to absorb the joy generated through the course of the game. Instead of being obsessed over victory, you can laugh under any circumstances, which is a good thing. After all, sometimes it's not up to you whether you will join a game. Who even is this guy? I'm gonna put you over here. I don't even know who you are. Ooh, a very nice photo. The gacha addiction is real. On God, it is. That guy looks fierce. You won't want to mess with him. I can't shrink this. It's just gonna take up all this page. Golly, it's crazy. Hats off to the truly great people in your hearts.
This is ridiculous! How come I keep bumping into colleagues?
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Time ago, deep in memory zone.
Perish that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Days ago, Everflame Mansion.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vatoris Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Voice actor really did a good job with Duke Inferno's dialogue, golly.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn my heart. They're still young, I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this.
Spoken like a true warrior.
Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream.
Akron's voice actress is amazing, yeah.
Guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
I feel like I just met her too. Wasn't she at one of the cons I went to?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Your daddy.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me.
Elio.
I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So... I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Is Sam actually Ifrit? Present day golden hour.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Stopping in? Hello at work? Oh, Shaylee, you didn't have to pop in while you're working. I appreciate you though. I hope work is well for you. Hope it's not too hard on you.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
Gonna be hell with my luck. No. I feel like you're speaking it into existence. You gotta speak good things into existence. Like, I'm gonna win the lottery, and I'm gonna be able to quit my job tomorrow. But that's also just me being a gambler and just loving to gamble. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
I wish, yeah, right? I think we all wish that, to be honest.
After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
He really is up to no good.
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first, and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
Keep you in my ear while I work. Wish me luck. I wish you the bestest of luck.
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express.
In fact, I hope you have
If
a
they
royal
didn't trust
flush.
the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills. As far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
I like that Walt is thinking about these things. His pullout game is strong.
Yes, it's risky. But we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. And I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
It's fine. Let's focus on the big picture for now.
You're like a broken record. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
True gambler, on God. Will collaborate. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. We're all in this together. Here's just a small something for our upcoming partnership. I received 100,000 credits. That's a lot of money. That's it? I can't get more out of you. That doesn't seem like much. Give me another 100k, rich boy. Let me see what you... Oops, that's too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with this new gig. There we go. Just as I anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can. So her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to an outstanding performance from you guys. I can't believe he actually sent me another 100,000 credits. That's so funny. Holy.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell
I get to
everyone
keep
about it.
gambling. Let's go. Hallelujah. I love gambling. And we're going to pull Sparksy's weapon right now. Let's go. We win? No. Unfortunate. You know what? That's on me. That's my bad. You know what? I'm not playing by the rules. I'm supposed to play as Sparksy, and I'm supposed to pull in front of a trash can. What am I doing with my life, man? Golly. Is there a trash can around here? Ah. If I don't win by this trash can, I swear. Investigate. Trash can in the dreamscape. Other than the usual trash, it is also a location where people's discarded emotions. My god. I can't read today, I swear. 6 sold. A loot bar sold. Thank my sponsors. Let's go. Come on, and we just win. Nah, come on. Golly. The struggle is real. Sparksy, can you please just grab your weapon already? Let's go, and we win! Come on, come on. Come on, come on. I want to see a double, please. Let's go! Double? No? Triple. Ooh. Well, I got a double, but it wasn't what I wanted, but you know, a double's a double, I guess. Yo, nice, congrats. Thank you, thank you. You see, chat? If you don't gamble, you can't win, alright? And winners only win by gambling, so here you go. Golly. Yeah, I can switch this out then. Increases the wearer's crit damage by 48% while the wearer is on the field. For every one elation character on the team, increases the skill points upper limit by 1 up to a maximum increase of 3. For every 1 skill point the wearer consumes, enables the elation damage dealt by this unit to ignore 5% of the enemy's target's defense, stacking up to 4 times. If 4 or more skill points are consumed in the same turn, the wearer gains a stream promo, which increases all allies' elation by 20%. Like cone effects of the same type cannot stack. Perfecto. I also need to give you some freaking items. Take this. Take this. Damn, this is actually really unfortunate. And I guess I use this for now. I don't have anything better. I guess I use this too. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll take this. They're both pretty similar. Nice, we get some more speed. Yeah, and then just a shit ton of defense. That's crazy. Bro, can I get some attack percentage, please? My God. Got one extra attack percentage, but you know what? I'll take it. This makes me want to play Genshin. You should do it. What's stopping you? Your job? Just quit your job. I'm just kidding. Such bad advice. Don't listen to me. Oh my god. Increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 5%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's actions is advanced forward by 40% immediately upon entering battle. I don't know about that one, Chief. When the wearer uses follow-up attack, increases attack by 25% for 2 turns. When an enemy target gets defeated, increases crit damage for all allies by 12%. This is probably more useful for me, actually. Can't use any of these. I'll just use this as a holding for the meantime. Things do I need, my lord? You know what? That's pretty dang good, actually. I'll take it. What's that put you at? 49% crit rate? Not bad. I haven't even leveled up your traces yet. Nation increased by 4%. For every 100 of Sparxie's attack that exceeds 2,000 increases this unit's elation by 5%, up to a maximum increase of 80%. Oh shit.
New ability unlocked. Let's get him.
I might need to farm more for sure.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Perhaps he's going for the family. Perhaps he's going for Acheron. Perhaps he's going for the Astral Express.
Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her and can't rush to any conclusions.
No conclusions can be drawn just yet.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
That's right. As he should be.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever. But said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
But why though?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity toward Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's a very mysterious woman. Weird, I can't seem to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T.
I sent you what I'm dealing with on Discord? Oh? You know, Shaylee? Just looking at that makes me tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. The way I would look at that and then look at my boss and be like, you know what, I'm gonna call in sick from right in your face. Yeah, all of a sudden I don't feel very well. I'm not feeling too good. Alright? Mr. Stark, I think I'm disappearing. Okay, bye now.
They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
We'll restore all the dreams back to normal.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us we're all outsiders from another world.
I'm gonna head out now. Have a good rest of the stream and nice meeting you. Yeah, have a good night. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you have a wonderful time zone. Yeah.
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Welt.
Is there something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
In Dream? Can you even do that?
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is he okay? That Memo Keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups, because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Cups of Wake the Heck Up. No, thank you. I like the dreams.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soulglad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation King. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the Flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way...
What the heck? This is all censored, bro. What is this, the files?
It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Oh my god, dude. A really long word, too.
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
I don't know why, but you sound like one of my friends. Oh, really?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection?
It could be me, then. I don't have any friends.
My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the Banquet Star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you. And then, you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
What is this? Who's talking?
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
At this moment, on the other side...
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Like, too similar. Kind of scary. Oh yeah? You think so?
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
I guess it kind of makes sense, though. I mean, you did add me on Discord, so we are technically friends. So if I sound like your friend, it's because we're friends. That's so funny.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia.
Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth.
I call him every day, so yes, you sound just like him. Really? So it's a good thing then, that I sound like someone that you call every day.
You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child.
I guess it could be worse. You could be like, oh no, you sound like one of my worst enemies. I hate you. Damn. That would suck. I'd be like, holy shit, damn, okay. And I don't even know you like that. And you hate me? Holy moly, that's crazy.
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 Rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
It's raining! It's true! Our brothers weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
The good thing, trust? Okay, good.
Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy.
Avgen is your name? What kind of name is Avgen? Never in my life have I heard, oh hey, what's up, Avgen? Bro, what? Okay, whatever.
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha? That also is a weird name. What the heck?
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, darn. I don't want to wake up. Do I have to get to work? Darn.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
Been here an hour, and you already want to go home? What, in my stream? I get it. It's all good. I'm not forcing you to stay here. No, I'm just kidding. No, I feel that though. That's like me every time I go to work, and I'm like, I didn't want to be here. I didn't want to wake up. I was nice and comfy in my bed. And then my alarm went off and I had to go to work. Damn. Here I am. This sucks.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. And I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
You work 2:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.? What? No way, you're kidding me. Next week I'll work till 1 p.m.? What the hecky? What kind of schedule is that? Oh, I was gonna say, okay, 11 a.m. That's not too bad. I was gonna say, you could be working from like freaking early in the morning to late at night. That's wild. Ain't no way. If it makes you feel any better, I used to work 12-hour shifts. But it was bearable because they give us like 3 hours like walking or like roving around, and then they give us 3 hours like sitting or like in a standing position and just chatting. So that wasn't too bad. Just 3 on, 3 off, 3 on, 3 off. And I was like, oh god. What sucked though was like after 12-hour shifts and then trying to go to the gym. One time I passed out while I was on I was doing cardio. I was running on the little conveyor belt thingy, and I passed out and I woke up on the floor and I was like, oh, maybe it was a bad idea to go to the gym after my 12-hour shift.
Robin is what she calls mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
A 10-hour shift, then 12 hours? Yikers.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the Hounds.
The Hounds? Yeah, I'm standing for 10 hours with 2 10-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I couldn't do it. I don't know how you deal with that. At my job, they're like, if they give you an 8-hour shift, they're required to give you an hour break. And if you work a 12-hour shift, you're required to get like an hour and a half lunch break at least. And then you still get 2 15-minute breaks as well. So I'm like, dang, I get lots of breaks. But let me tell you though, that 1.5 hour lunch break is like critical. Like, cause I'll take like 20 to 30 minutes just to eat my lunch, and then I'll have an hour to just nap because I'm like, I need a nap. I need a nap so bad.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
You're doing it all week and maybe this weekend too? Holy. Yeah, I don't envy you there, my lordy.
Sunday.
And you have to do all that sober? Yeah, no thank you. If you had me working shifts like that, I'd be like, I gotta do a little something, something, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm doing this completely sober, it's crazy.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Oh, you're stuck in ad hell? Whoops.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
Oh, the ad break is finishing now? Let's go. We'll come back from ad hell.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Okay, back to, let's go. Oh, give me a bit. I'll have money after next week. For sure. But yeah, as I was saying, I was like, yeah, there's no way you can have me working shifts like that unless you had me take a little something, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm doing it sober. That's crazy.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Fates Ensemble. As the story unfolds, you will have the chance to progress the story from other characters' POV. When entering a character's POV for the first time, that character will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check the Fates Atlas interface to see which character's POV an ongoing mission or completed mission is in. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, you can select here to enter Fates Ensemble. For more details, please see tutorials. Okay. But this team is whack. I want to be using Sparksy. Give my Yao Bomb back, please. My Evanescia.
One more time. Can you see through my fate now?
Alright. I've completed my necessary 2 hours for my contract. So, I hope my sponsors are happy. I hope you guys are willing to download Honkai Star Rail and check out the game. It's very fun. I do enjoy the story, but I'm gonna get off because I want to go do my other dailies. I gotta go play some ZZZ, and then I gotta do some Wuthering Waves, and then we're gonna hop off and get some seeps. I hope this game doesn't mess up my encoder or anything. Last time I tried to launch Xenozone Zero and DirectX 11 or DirectX 12, caused my OBS to act up and made everything all funky. But they updated the graphics drivers, so I'm hoping it should be solid this time around. Oh, did I do my dailies already? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I'm gonna knock on my weeklies then, because I still need to do Hollow Zero. It's Norma right now. Banyue? Yo. Yeah, I ain't using either of them because I don't have either of them. Who do I want to use? I think I'll use Velina. We'll use Velina and Jane. Sounds like a fun team to me. Menu. And Monato. Oh, I should probably change my game category, huh? When other squad members trigger assault, Jane will launch an EX special attack. While sweeping cyclone is present on the field, the whole squad's energy generation rate and decibel generation rate increases, and sweeping cyclone's duration is extended. Upon slaying an enemy, the whole squad recovers energy or adrenaline. Increases the duration enemies are stuns. Mind your own business, will you? I don't owe you an explanation. Everything comes at a price. Don't fall for rewards that come for free. And if you're thinking the same thing, then let's do it the old way. We both get what we need. Agents ignore a certain percentage of enemy defense. Increase agent stamps belts. Let's go. I'll take it. Agents inflict more days? Yeah, let's do that one. Triggering perfect assist grants decibels to the squad.
With the tide. Please allow me. Here. Wait a second. Beware. Found your weakness.
designed a short-sighted one after all?
Ongoing U triggers a precise charging, restore energy for all squad members. When any squad member uses a chain attack, restore decibels for all squad members. Ooh. Increases agent damage dealt to stun enemies. Yes, please. When ongoing U triggers precise charging, the whole squad's pen ratio increases. When ongoing U triggers precise charging, radiation attack, adorable explosive impacts, days dealt increases. Yes. So tired? Just go take a nap. Who's stopping you? Our current relationship is that of partners, not cat and mouse, so relax. However, your big sparkly eyes are too bright. I don't like them. That hesitant look of yours is just like him. Well, let's get moving. We have work to do. After Valina inflicts the windswept status on an enemy, their all attribute resistance is reduced. After Valina inflicts enemies with windswept, their defense is reduced. Work is stopping me. Boo. Just tell your work, I don't want to do it. I refuse. There are too many items in my bag. They're about to spill out. No, each item is precious to me. I just can't bring myself to throw any of that away. You must be an independent investigator, right? Take this and keep it safe for me. I'm gonna go up the right hand side.
A diversion. Hit him where it hurts.
That was easy peasy. Launching an EX, a special attack increases agent's damage. Yes, please. Then I'll be more broke than I already am. Yeah, but then you have more time to rob people. And that's what really matters, right? Robbing people and taking their money? Yeah. That's such a bad influence. Yeah, you short-sighted fake. Don't think you've won. Just wait. I've got a little surprise for you. Surprise. Mind your own business, will you? I don't owe you an explanation. Everything comes at a price. Don't fall for rewards that come for free. And if you're thinking the same thing, let's do it the old way. Just give me my Rosonia, brother. When an agent triggers their ultimate, the whole squad recovers energy or adrenaline. I guess that's okay. The whole squad gains a shield upon entering combat. Now that's good. Yeah. I'll take it. Increase agent crit rate? Yeah, let's do that. Upon inflicting attribute on me, the whole squad recovers energy or adrenaline. Increase agent's crit damage when losing HP. All squad members recover 20% HP. Might just take this one. Oh shit. Oh my god, bro.
Too late.
Perfect Check this out. Coming at ya.
Allow me. The wind leaves no trace. This'll be painless. Psych.
This is agent damage dealt from an attribute anomaly. Let's go. EX special attack aerial sweep will be enhanced to EX special attack aerial sweep onslaught. When this skill hits an enemy, it inflicts wound, dealing physical damage once per second. Ooh. Use agent crit damage? Yes, please. Drain triggers assault, increases the whole squad's anomaly efficiency and anomaly build-up rate. Yes. I feel like I should go left. And launch an EX special attack, the whole squad restores HP. Yes. Increase the agent's crit damage. Agents gain energy generation rate. Now let's do this. I need that crit damage, baby.
I can't believe there's a golden bamboo here. Did it get lost too?
Keep still.
Triggering perfect success increases all squad members' crit damage. Yes.
Be on your way. Don't underestimate the enemy.
All agents in the squad plus the auxiliary character gain increased anomaly efficiency and attribute anomaly damage. Yes, please. Shielded agents deal more crit damage. When triggering perfect dodge, the agent gains a shield. When attacked, if the agent's HP is below 25%, the shield is immediately generated. I gotta do this one too.
tables have turned. Here. Here. How do you like me now? I need to exert myself a bit. Swift wind, howling by. Found your weakness. In the vortex, there's no escape. Careful. It's
Check this out. Coming at ya.
Running away? Too late!
my turn. This'll be painless. Psych. I need to exert myself a bit. How rude of you. Be gone.
Let's go. Easy peasy. I guess I'll just do this one.
Keep still.
Take this! Ta-da! Meteor smash!
Spinning wave.
Dazzling engine!
This'll be painless. Psych. I need to exert myself a bit. The frigid wind is coming. Are you ready? Press the advantage. Nocturne. The final act.
I'm clearing these like in record time. Holy.
Dance with the tide. Press the advantage.
Ta-da!
Marco's gift for ya. I'll need to exert myself a bit. Swift wind, howling by. Hit him where it hurts.
Now presenting the Dance with Death. Spinning wave.
The question, but I'll ask it in your DMs. Okie dokie. Let's do this one more time. Ah.
A diversion.
Insolent guests shall be disciplined. Ready or not, here I come. Now presenting the Dance with Death.
This one's on. How rude of you. Be gone.
Press the advantage.
Don't get sloppy. Take this. Is that all? I have become where it hurts.
Dance with the tide.
Alright, easy. Let's go. Bingo. Whew. Alrighty. We're all donezos. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for tuning in the stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Sorry it couldn't be longer, but like I said, I'm super low energy. The subathon kind of like drained me, so I needed to get some sleeps. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid into. Is anyone we know streaming right now? I think we'll go right into Vanessa. Vanessa's streaming some Overwatch. But yeah, if you like their content, make sure to drop them a follow. They're super cool. Definitely worth all of your love and admiration as well. And hey, they're Asian like me. Let's go, Asian gang. So funny. But yeah, our raid message will be the same as usual. It's gonna be kill him with kindness. If you guys are not subscribed, it'll be kill him with kindness with thoughts around it, just like so. But yeah, so see you guys in the next one. We should be streaming again. I don't know. We might stream on either Friday or Saturday night. I haven't figured it out yet. But if we do stream, it'll probably be like some late night Dead by Daylight or something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful time zone. I shall see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye bye.